Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about the Arch Linux GUI website. So I've already linked the website to the SourceForge page over here, so you can scroll down and come to follow Arch Linux GUI and then click on the link here. That will lead you to the website, and the website URL is archlinuxgui.in. I'll put the link in the description obviously, and once you load the website you basically get a pop-up window which basically shows you what new releases are available for you to download in the particular month. So for example, we are in July right now and I have no new releases for you, although I have the Mate editions in the beta ISO folder, so you can go ahead and check that out. Watch the July release video for that. Again, I'll put the link in the description, as well as you can see the change log of the month, which basically shows you what has changed from the previous month. So that's about the pop-up window which you can close, and once you close that you can see the Arch Linux GUI logo as well as the description, which basically just always emphasizes on my vision with the project, and that is to help you install vanilla Arch Linux, and it's nothing more than that. It's not a distribution. Arch Linux GUI is just an installer. Alright, so you can see the installer in the background. This screenshot is basically the minimal edition which was phased out last month, or this month actually. So that's the installer, and I just put it because it's a nice screenshot. So here you can see a little bit of mock-up, so just a bunch of other screenshots from various editions of Arch Linux GUI. But I would like to show you a bit of JavaScript here. So click on the download section and you can see a little nice scroll animation here. So this is the download section. The color scheme might look a bit obscure, but that's because I have dark reader. So if you turn that off, this is how it looks like basically. So 10 editions: Plasma, GNOME, XFC, Cinnamon, and i3. And then we have also in the testing, basically it's the experimental editions, which is basically just me toying around with the vanilla editions. So Zen edition has been released. I've made a separate video on that already. But if you go to downloads edition, these are the vanilla Arch Linux editions, and here you get pure editions, which is basically stock desktop environments, and themed editions. So the screenshots here are obviously of the themed editions. So you can click on learn more. Before that, this one is the SourceForge link that will lead you to SourceForge downloads page, for example, and the same thing with OSDN. And then this is the tutorials page that we have specifically made, and I will talk about that in a moment. Now I said we because I am not exactly the developer of the website. I have given a lot of inputs on how things should be, how I want the website to be, but the website actually has been built by a senior of mine in my institute, and the source code of the website is obviously in the GitHub page, so you can go ahead and check that out. And this is just a basic static HTML, CSS, JavaScript website. So I'll talk about the tutorials tab. So you can come to now features, basic, just going through what all is supported: encryption, UEFI legacy, and multi-boot, COPS, etc. Come to gallery and you can see that there are basically screenshots again. This one is the installer on Plasma Pure Edition, stock desktop. I think where is it? This one is the poll kit. This one is the GNOME applications. This one is Cinnamon, for example. You can see over here. So you get the point. This is just screenshots. And then the team behind ALG. So I am creating all of the ISOs. I started this like 6 months back, and then he's the senior who built the website. And obviously I gave a lot of input on how I want things to be. So that's I'm not exactly the developer of the website. And then this guy here, he created the logo and all the other artwork and stuff like that. And this guy here, he provided some of the hardware. He lent his hardware for me to test out the ISOs, and he also does some of the testing. So he's also credited here. Lastly, you can see that we have a couple of links. So this is the GitHub page. This is the Discord server. So I welcome you to my Discord server. Like I've said in the start of the video and many times on this channel, Arch Linux GUI is a Arch installer. It's a method to install vanilla Arch Linux. So there's no point of creating a new forum. The forum for Arch Linux will always be the BBS Arch Linux thing. So that's that. The Discord server is just to build a community, and for those of you who want support for the project specifically, you are most welcome to join Discord, and we can also always discuss stuff about Arch and things you'd probably want to discuss. We have a community. I envision a community here, so that's the purpose of the Discord server. Telegram channel is basically me just dumping updates whenever I release a new video or new edition, which is basically always on the first of every month. And then just for the sake of it, we have LinkedIn and Instagram pages. I mean, I'm not the handler again, so it's just there because probably it's supposed to be, but I don't think so. It's really required. And the YouTube channel is this basically. So these are the main links: YouTube, Discord. If you want to watch the source code behind the ALG project, then you can always go ahead to GitHub, and then we have a Telegram group which you can join. So that's probably about the first page. Let's go back to the top page. You can see that there's a learn more section here. So if you, for example, click on learn more, you'll come to the downloads page, and here you can see all of the screenshots and what you'll get in what edition. So this is an important page you should go ahead and take a look at. General requirements are on the top, general instructions are here. You can always go ahead and verify your downloads. This is basically just the checksum.txt file, so you get all the checksums here, you can verify your download. So I'll close that. All right, and then you can watch videos on how to dual boot, multi boot, or make your bootable USBs. Some of these videos are mine, and some of the videos, for example the Balena HR ones, are videos I found on the internet and I just linked it here. So that's about that. You can for example come to this drop down menu here, and then let's say you want to go to i3. So this is the i3 edition. You can scroll up, scroll down, completely up to you. You can see stock desktop, theme desktop, stock desktop, theme desktop, GNOME XFC, Cinnamon, Plasma, and i3. And then you can always go to see the Zen edition which has been released. I've made a separate video on that. So ZSH, BTRFS, Zen kernel, that's Zen edition. So that's about it. That's about the downloads page basically. And then lastly we have the tutorials page. So the tutorials page is basically just a collection of videos that I have made with respect to various topics. Again, the same JavaScript thing you can see. So fix your bootloader, make a bootable USB with DD command, dual boot with Windows 10. This is one I made recently. This one is with Manjaro, but applies to Arch Linux GUI or any other distribution that basically uses the Calamares installer. So this page is basically this part over here, which is this. So this tutorials page is about that, and this is also linked to the downloads page over there. So that's about the website. I think this should be the landing page for this is the landing page for Arch Linux GUI. You should go ahead and visit it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.